Call Halalim, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Rakakadash, double honors to the apostle, may great millstone, well, peace and salutation to the elect out pushing this truth. Shalom. This is a quick lesson on the mark of the beast. This right here, this chip right here, this is the mark of the beast. I want to get straight into it. This is Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in his right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So that's Revelation 13, 16, and 17 concerning the mark of the beast. I want to go into this word right here, further look into this word, and this is the word from Mark.
Strong's G 5480, charagma.
Charagma. Now let's go into the meaning of this word here, charagma. This is Strong's 5480, charagma, a stamp, imprinted mark. A mark branded upon horses, things carved, sculptured, graven work. So that is the definition of that word charagma, something carved. Now let me show you a quick picture here. This is how they carving the mark of the beast into you, with an injection, with a needle, and this is what they put it in here. Go back to this. You see the RFID chip. You see. Now let's read this over again and see, do you get it? Revelations 13, starting at verse 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save that he had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. You won't be able to buy or sell unless you have this mark, unless you have this right here. Show you one more time so you can get it into your head not to take this. And we well within the time, because it's already popping up. I just watched a video. I couldn't find it, but I just watched a video a couple days ago, probably about a week ago, of them putting these chips in people in what was it, China? And that they ran out. They was putting so many chips in people that they ran out. That is a chip shortage over there. And you best believe that this is coming to America, especially with this pandemic that's going on. It's definitely coming over here to America. As a matter of fact, it's already over here. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's already over here. But I just wanted to touch on that because this should be talked about more, and especially with this vaccination going on. I went to work today, and I was in a parking lot, and we was sitting up there getting ready for our day, and then we look over in another empty parking lot, and we see a bunch of police, and they putting up tents and stuff. So one of our people went over to ask, what's going on, and they were setting up to do the vaccinations. And by the time I got off work, they had already had everything up, the tents closed in, and it was already people, already people trying to get it, but it's not, they're not giving it out until tomorrow. They're not giving this vaccination out until tomorrow, and there was people just showing up out of nowhere. I don't even know how they knew, because we didn't even know. We didn't even know that they were going to do it into the parking lot next to us. That's crazy. People was already showing up today when I got off of work today, to get this vaccination. So I can only imagine tomorrow when I go to work. Lord's will, Yaharatazah, I'm gonna take a picture because I guarantee you it's gonna be a line. I guarantee you it's gonna be a line because I start about 9. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a line. I'm gonna take a picture of this line. But back to this. Let me read this again. Revelations 13:16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that word mark is karagma. And let's go back into the meaning of it again. I want to touch it again. So, karagma, a stamp, a imprinted mark, a mark branded, things carved, sculpture, graving work. And this thing is this chip is carved into your hand. Is put into your hand right here. This is where they put it at. See him putting it in the man's hand. This is where they put it at. And this is what's gonna happen to you if you take this chip. This is Revelations 14, I'm going to start at verse 9. And a third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark, and look what that word mark is in this one. Receive. I lost it. I just had it. It went back. It's mark. Same thing. I'm gonna show it. Let's see what that word mark means. It's the same mark. They're talking about the same mark. His mark. You see that? His mark. And it's karagma. The same thing. Yeah, let's click on it.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma. Charagma.
And it's the same definition. A stamped, imprinted mark, thing, carved, sculpture, graven work. So it's that same thing. So let's go back into, this. Revelations 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in their forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of his holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth his mark, receiveth the mark of his name. Let's look at that word mark in this one. Same thing.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma.
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 With the same definition, I bet. Yep. A stamped, imprinted mark, things carved, sculpture, graved, or work. So, moral of the story, don't get this shit right here, because this shit is going to get you put to death by the Most High. And I hope this lesson was edifying. Till the next time I say shalom.